Hello and welcome back. My name is Joke. Today's video, I want to talk to you about hydration. I think it's very important that we hydrate ourselves. It's something that I personally struggle with it, especially living in a cold country. And I just want to highlight a few ways to safely hydrate ourselves, being mindful in how we hydrate ourselves. On this channel, JK's Corner, I talk a lot about healthy eating, healthy cooking, little hacks on how we can save money or save food to avoid waste. And I try also to highlight things that are positive about being a Muslimah. So if that's something that you really enjoy to see on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe to JK's Corner and do me a favor of recommending this channel to somebody else. Thank you. Our body needs water to lubricate our joints, to help us to remove excess waste from our body. It helps us to regulate our temperatures. So for that reason, water is highly recommended to be drunk on a daily basis. It's very important that we hydrate ourselves regularly. But sometimes it's finding most sensible ways of hydrating ourselves is where many of us struggle with. And over time, I have come to realize the safest and best way to hydrate ourselves. So not everybody requires drinking 8 liters of water. And the most important thing is to make sure we drink as much as possible. Now, drinking water, drinking coffee, drinking tea, juices, they all count towards a daily intake. What you need to be mindful of is, along and as well as hydrating oneself, what else are you taking into your body? Are you drinking high sugar drinks? Are you drinking highly caffeinated drinks? Tea, drinking cups of tea, you need to be sure that you're not taking too much caffeine into your system. I know of people who, after drinking a cup of tea later in the day, it keeps them awake at night and they're unable to sleep because of the caffeine in the tea and their system not able to tolerate having that caffeine in the system that time of the day. Consumption of too much caffeine comes irritability, could sometimes cause stomach upset. It may keep you awake at night, and I have found that different brands keep different people awake. So that is something one needs to be mindful of and watch how often and how late in the day we consume our coffees or caffeinated drinks. Now, when you say coffee, how are you drinking your coffee? How much calories are you drinking in your coffees and your tea? How much milk, how much cream are you adding to your coffees and teas? Are they adding more calories into what you're eating? I usually would start my day by squeezing half a lemon juice into a tall glass of water. Warm water I start with and drink that. And then when I'm having my breakfast, I will have a cup of coffee with that. And then mid-morning, I will have another cup of coffee. My coffees are hardly ever sweetened. I don't sweeten my coffee and I drink semi-skimmed milk. Not a lot of milk either. But again, it is entirely your choice how you intend to drink that. But just be mindful that you are taking account of how much calories you're getting from these drinks also. Because the recommendation is to drink water. So all these extras we are drinking is just something that are going to be adding into our, the collective calorie intake of the day. So after 2 coffees, between morning and up to maybe about 12 or 1 p.m., if I wanted another hot drink, then I will switch to tea. Now, not every tea has lower caffeine content compared to coffee. So that is something you need to be aware of. What kind of coffee are you drinking? How much caffeine is contained in your kind of coffee that you're drinking compared to your tea? If I'm making sense in this video today, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Don't forget to also recommend to somebody. Too much caffeine, which we get from coffee, it can cause you insomnia, chest pain, restlessness, tiredness, chest pain. It can make one be irritable. So those are things that are associated with high concentration of caffeine in the body. Wanting to hydrate our bodies with less sugary drinks is a lifestyle change. We have been used to drinking a lot of sugary drinks, so it will take some time for us to adapt to it. One simple way you can change that is by your own fruit juice, so homemade juices. What I mean by that is when you go to the shop and buy a carton of apple juice or a carton of orange juice, they do contain a high concentration of sugar. What you can do, which I do, is make my own homemade juice. We'll add cucumber into that. That way I get more out of my drink, and then I get less concentration of sugar. Don't forget that our fruits contain a high amount of sugar. When you make your own juices yourself, you are able to control how much sugar you drink. By blending your fruit with some vegetables, you are able to reduce that. While we're increasing our water intake, actually eating the cucumber or watermelon, you are helping yourself by eating them rather than drinking them, but you're still getting more water into your system. Vegetables like lettuce are very high in water as well. So when you eat those leafy vegetables a lot, you are helping yourself. What I tend to do sometimes is I'll slice some apples along with watermelon and cucumber, and you can mix. If I was to eat the cucumber on its own, I wouldn't enjoy it. So when I eat a slice of cucumber, a slice of watermelon, it kind of gives me a balance. Another thing I want you to be mindful of is the carbonated drinks, soda and fizzy drinks we have. Apart from having high sugar content, they are also very high in being carbonated. Now, that doesn't help us in the long term. They tend to want us to keep on craving for sugar. Little things by replacing your carbonated drinks with homemade fruit juices will help you hydrate yourself better. Again, as always, which I think has been kind of a regular thing I have done on this channel recently, is apologies for the lighting in today's video. The weather keeps fluctuating, so bear with me. Thank you. How do you like to hydrate yourself? Do you make conscious effort to mindfully reduce how much calories you take in while you're hydrating yourself? For example, having milkshakes after milkshakes after milkshakes is definitely not hydrating yourself. If you look at how many calories in a standard milkshake, you will be shocked to find it actually some of them contain more calories than some actual food. Thank you very much for watching this video today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you have learned as I have done in preparing this video for you today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and do me a favor of turning on the notification bell. This is so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, kindly suggest this channel to a friend of yours. I am very close to being 500 subscribers strong. Please help me achieve that before the end of the year. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.